What's going on, you guys? In today's video, we got a TRX over here. Sorry, I'm using you guys to block the sun here. But yeah, we got my Raptor TRX there. I just want to make a real quick video for you guys, kind of showing you guys like all the little features on the TRX, like going over the drive modes, all the customizable things you can do with that, and all the gauges and everything, because I haven't seen too many videos on that. You know, everyone's done comparisons with Raptors. Everyone's done, you know, all the little driving videos, all the people got them, but no one really ever goes over, you know, it seems like all the little in-depth stuff on the TRX. So we got this launch edition right over here, and I'm super excited. And then at the end of the video, we'll take it for just a quick little test drive, and then we'll just do a little quick comparison, my personal comparison, you know, being that I own a Raptor, and, you know, I'm possibly thinking about getting a TRX. So give you guys my little personal insights and kind of my rating between the two, which one I think does different things better and stuff like that. So we'll go over that towards the end of the video. Really, right now, I just want to jump inside, show you guys it real quick, and show you guys all the little customizations on the truck. It's really awesome how much you can customize on this new TRX here. And by the way, you guys, this one here obviously is not sold yet. I told you guys I'd make a video the second we have one that is not sold, but this is a launch edition right here. Stickers right around 93,000. And I think they have it marked up about 5,000 over. So if you guys are interested in buying one, Tempe Ram in Arizona, after I make this video, it is going in the showroom and it's going to be sitting there. No one's going to be driving it. Quick exterior here. Obviously, this is a launch edition. You know, sorry, my Raptor is like extremely dirty. Wasn't planning, didn't know this TRX here was going to be showing up. And yeah, you guys, just quick walk around. Got the beadlock wheels, got the Ram running boards on it. Does not have the Ram bar. Honestly, I think this truck looks great without it. Just going around, I like it, the graphics on the side. Is it a quick mention? Actually, we just got another one in. Run over here real quick. Look at this. We got a silver one in, and this is honestly probably my favorite color. And if I get one, I will probably be getting a silver one, but this one here is sold. So we're waiting to have it detailed once the customer is ready to pick it up here in a couple days. But I just got to show you guys the silver real quick. These things come in so dirty, but I love the silver. This is probably the color. If I get one, this is the color I will be getting. I love the silver on this truck. But yeah, guys, so let's get back over to the launch edition. The anvil is still a really good color. I definitely do like it on this truck. You have to get a launch edition in order to get this color right here. Just opening it up here, going inside. As you can see, we'll go to switch the camera angle so you guys can see. Got all the little red accents and everything, all in the seats there. Looks super awesome. I love these steering wheels. Like, this has got to be the best steering wheel out there. Just the grips on it and everything. I love it with the suede. Got the TRX, all that. And look at that. You can even see got the little red in the grills. Really nice interior on these trucks. Here, I'll show you guys the window sticker real quick. 2021 TRX. This one having the launch edition right there. $12,000 option. So definitely does hike up the price. Level 2. And the off-road running boards, that's pretty much the only option. So 93,000. We have this one for sale for about 98,000, so about 5 grand over sticker, which, you know, compared to like some places in like California, like 50 grand over sticker, that's pretty crazy. Definitely do like this color on the truck. That is for sure. Looks really good. So let's step inside and let's start going over everything. Actually, first, you guys might as well figure, give you guys a little startup on it. Man, this thing sounds so good. Okay, guys, so here we are in the interior of the truck, and obviously amazing. I really do love just how this is a steering wheel. It feels so perfect. So it's exactly how it should be, honestly. Like the Raptor, like my truck, has a really nice steering wheel, has some grips up here, but that's it. It's so boring. Whereas this thing has big grips down here. Really nice. Got all the carbon fiber bits all over this truck. I mean, it's a fully loaded truck pretty much, except for some of the accessories. I want to go over real quick what I customize in pretty much every single truck, because the thing about the Rams is they're so much more customizable than the Fords, the Chevys, every other brand. Like, you can change so much in these trucks, and I just want to go over that real quick and show you guys all the new little TRX features about it and all the cool things that they have. And so yeah, so I'm going to show you guys pretty much my rundown, because every truck kind of comes with everything kind of turned off and kind of boring. And I'll see trucks get traded in. No one ever messed with the features because they didn't know about them. So I like to go in on all the new trucks, just turn on all the features, kind of, you know, fill the blank spaces. And let's do that right now real quick. So first, let's start with the center display here. We'll go over the diagnostics here in just a minute. But first, settings. Let's see. We got to do the center. I always like to put, let's see, we're going to put the trip up here in the center. This always seems to be a good one. And current gear, gotta turn that on. Always want to have displayed what gear you're in. Like, that's a no-brainer. Left side, let's see, why would you have a stupid display saying what you're in when it always pops up? So we're gonna put it, let's do transmission temp, since a couple of these transmissions on these TRXs have failed from what I've seen on YouTube. And you know what, let's do fuel economy. Let's put that one up in the upper right. I like to do that one right there because, look, I mean, you have your outside temp right there, so why do you need it displayed twice, you know? So here you guys go, see all the little things you guys can put in there. Whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna put range up in the top. That way you kind of get your fuel economy, you know, kind of get everything all set up there and everything looks pretty good. Now let's do the heads-up display. We got settings there for that. And as you guys can see, there's the heads-up display right there. It's kind of flashing on camera, but you know, doesn't do it in real life. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn the brightness. We're gonna turn this up because this thing is super dim. So we're gonna go all the way up. We'll do like level 9 there on that. And then display height, like I can barely even see it, and it's a 1 out of 10 scale. It's on 5, and look at that, I can barely like see the thing. So we're gonna move this thing down because I'm a tall guy. I'm sitting like right up here, right here. So we're gonna go down to 1 on that. I mean, obviously that's something the other person can customize, but I feel like most people will need it moved down. Content display, you can do custom. A lot of things. I actually did a whole video on this on a limited, kind of showing all that displays over here. There is no real changes on the TRX as far as the heads-up display. They're all pretty much standard, so we're just gonna go to advanced. And there we go. Now we got this whole thing kind of set up here. We'll still go over the diagnostics here in just a minute. We'll hit that, but let's hit the center display. And first thing I like to do, move Sirius XM down. There you go. A lot of people didn't even know that probably, that you could move stuff around. You know, we go down here. I like to move the surround view camera. Take it, move it down over there. Why would you want the other one, you know? Then we go over here to settings, camera. Always want to have the surround view camera delay on. That way when you take it out of reverse and put it in drive, it'll show the front camera up here. That is one of the best things ever, especially like when I have to put this truck in the showroom. Super useful. Best thing ever. So actually I do want that on just because of that. And then easy exit seats, I think is an awesome thing. So we're just gonna turn that on. Obviously someone in here can just turn it off. Ooh, I have never seen that before. Look at that, aux switches. You can customize them in here. That's pretty cool. That is nice. So you can change the type of them. That is awesome. Power source, you can change it to ignition, battery. Dang, that's nice. Last recall, off, on. Well, that's a really cool setup there. I haven't even actually ever clicked on that one. But here we go, showing you guys kind of all the options. Not too much stuff there. It's pretty much how I set up these trucks, kind of, just to, that way everyone kind of, you know, has a good layout of everything. Also, you got the digital review mirror here. Let's see if it's set up. Oh, it's in the middle. I like to move it down so that way you can kind of get a better look, try to, you know, see out of it, but more customization there. There's just so much customization in this truck. Like my Raptor over there, you can only have the digital speed shown right here. Like, that is the only thing you can have. You can't have, you know, your MPG, your trip, and your speed, and any other choosable thing all on one screen. You have to sit there and cycle through screens, you know, just like this, to sit there and look at stuff. So that's one thing I really like about Ram trucks. But here, let's start going over everything. Obviously, you got speedometer, vehicle info. Look at this, actually, look at this little thing. Look, they put the tire carrier in the back of the Ram bar. That's pretty cool for the thing there. But there is a couple new pages here at the end, so let's show you guys these, because I mean, most YouTube videos, no one ever really seems to go over this, so I thought I wanted to show it to you guys. Look at that, you get the air intake temp. I guess you get engine torque. I love that. So awesome. Engine power, so you'll get it here with this. Beautiful sound right there it makes. But look at that, 850 it goes up to. Wow, that's pretty cool. Air to fuel ratio. That's a cool one right there. Ooh, boost. Let's see. Oh, that is awesome. I think this is what I'm going to leave it on right here. The boost is definitely a cool gauge. Coolant temperature, gauge summary, and engine hours. This has 1 hour on it. So let's go down to the next one. Off-road pages. You have your little thing there. If you turn the wheel, obviously it changes a little bit. You got your pitch and roll. And wheel articulation. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. That's something that my Raptor there does not have. That's pretty cool. Like it'll actually show, I guess, like the angle on it, what it seems to be. So now let's go down to performance. Not ready. Got a 0-60 timer. Drag timers. Braking distance. That's pretty cool. G-forces. Nice. Peak G-forces. Lap timer. Lap history. Top speed. This baby's been to 71 miles an hour. Dang. Got driver assist, nothing there. Obviously that would pop up, you know, of cars and whatnot. Fuel economy, not going to be getting much of that on this truck. 13.6 is what it's saying. You have it with or without the little current there. Trip A, trip B, trailer tow. Actually, we'll go back here. Trailer tow, trip, and then the actual trailer brake gain there. You got audio. You got messages. Obviously, if something's wrong, this is where you'll see it. And settings, we were already there. But let's try diagnostics. We're going to hit right here. We're going to hit the little OK there. Checking for system for diagnostic codes. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what it comes up with. No code, no diagnostic codes found at this time. So that's pretty cool. It'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a explanation as to what could be wrong with your TRX if something does go wrong. Hopefully does not. There we go. I think I'm going to leave it on boost pressure because I think that is pretty cool, and that's going to be it. Because, I mean, look, you have your speed up there anyways. Don't need digital speed twice, so I think that's how I'm going to leave this bad boy set up. Now let's go over this right here. This is the thing I'm most excited for, and that is the drive modes and stuff on this. And look at this. We'll go over it real quick. Obviously, you have your, look at this. You can select just forward-facing camera, so that's pretty cool. That's something exclusive to the TRX. And obviously, like other Jeeps and stuff like that, like Gladiators and stuff, they have things like that. But you have two other different options. You have performance pages over here, and then you have TRX. They both kind of go to the same place because performance pages is also right up there. Here's your drive modes, and we'll go into this here in just a minute because look at, you can actually set up each individual one. It's pretty cool, but we'll go to performance here real quick. Takes just a second here to load. It's always been like this on pretty much every Chrysler product. But when it loads up, you get a whole lot of information on here. So we'll just go over that real quick, and then we'll go to the thing I'm most excited for, and that's the customizable drive modes. Okay, so here we go. Now that it's all loaded up, you have your dashboard, and this thing right here is fully customizable too, because look at this, you can edit each individual ones, you know, each one you want right here, and have it displayed or not. So you could change, you know, your top right widget to anything you want. So that is really cool. You can do all just gauges, you know, or just timers there. So you could select anything you want in this customizable. So see, you can add a widget here, and let's do boost pressure. And there we go. Now we have boost up there. I kind of hit it twice. But yeah, you guys see, look at that. Now you have boost up there. So that's really awesome. They have this customizable to be able to do this. So just kind of go over it. You got timers here. You can save your timers, which is pretty cool. You got gauges. Obviously, we just seen a lot of that, but you have 2 pages here. Obviously, a lot of these were in over here, so you can kind of pick where you want them all at, but you can go to another page. See, it just takes a second. You got G-forces here, which is pretty dang cool. Then we got your engine dyno, and obviously you could, you know, that's pretty dang cool. And then you got vehicle dynamics, which here you get kind of all those little, that articulation right there. You get your front-facing camera options. Oh, it's installing active services. That's why it was taking a little bit while. That's why I was wondering why was it being a little bit slow. But look at all that. You got your, obviously you got all these right here, but it shows it all up in here too. But let's go to drive modes. This is the thing kind of I'm most excited about. So you have your drive modes here. You got auto. You can click here and have an auto setup. You could set up each individual one. This is something I wish my Raptor had so bad, because I love Baja suspension. It's a lot softer, rides so much better. Look at this. You can change your suspension to Baja, and now you can always be riding around in Baja suspension without having to have like 4 high on like you do on the Raptor, which is pretty dang awesome. I like that a lot. But you can see each individual one. Like if I go to sport here, you can customize each one. Obviously, sport's the only thing because it's there, but most of it's pre-selected, but you can change an auto and custom. So custom's got to be by far my favorite here. And let's see, we want transmission. We're going to keep it in street. Steering, street, I like that. I don't know if rock is going to be softer. Maybe it'll be softer. I'm going to try rock. Suspension, Baja, of course, and stability in sport. There we go. That would be my perfect setup right there. So we're going to try this out. And we're going to just take a quick little drive around the loop. Don't want to put any miles on this really. And we're going to see how my little custom setup here is. See if I really feel any difference on it. There you go. I like that little custom setup there. We got it in Baja and everything. Then you also have like a valet mode. There you go. Don't want to do that right now. And then let's show you guys the race options. This is where you have launch control. You can have a shift light. Might as well turn that bad boy on. And then you have race cool down, and if you turn the engine off, it'll like, I think it redirects the cooling to cool everything down, which is pretty crazy. I've never tried it, but this is how you turn it on right here. And it'll tell you what the temperature is and everything, which is pretty cool. But yeah, also in the shift light, you can customize these to different RPMs. You're in custom now, so if we go to our drive modes here, I think if we switch it, I'm pressing it over here. If we switch it, yeah, mud and sand. We want to go back to custom because that's how I already got it all set up here. And here we go. Let's go take it on a quick little test drive. Obviously, this one isn't sold yet, so we can go test drive it real quick, but we're just going to go right around the loop. Nothing too crazy. Don't want to put too many miles on it because this is still a brand new truck. And we're going to go really easy on it because this thing obviously still has this break-in period. Want to be very careful with that. So this is pretty awesome. I wish I would have brought my dang GoPro though today, so I could have got more angles for you guys, but maybe another time. I didn't know these trucks were coming in. Yeah, so let's take this on a quick little drive. Okay guys, so here we go. We're taking it on the drive. We got our custom mode set up. So let's see how the Baja suspension on. We got, ooh, I think the rock crawling might be actually looser. I think this is looser, or I mean like, you know, a less of a stiff steering. So let's just take it right around the block here. Very careful with it. Man, this thing is awesome, you guys. See if we can get a little bit of supercharger whine for you. Dang. Oh my gosh, just barely touching the throttle, and that thing is awesome. I want to get a little bit of boost here. Let's see what kind of boost we can get up to. Just barely getting on it, you know. That was barely, like, probably maybe 20% throttle, and we got up to, I think, like 6 or 7 pounds there of boost, which is pretty cool. I mean, it only goes up to, I think, 11, right? And it says it right there. But yeah, you guys, this thing is awesome. I like how it feels. Like, it definitely, like, driving it, oh, this thing is just awesome. We'll go back here. Let's see, let's try to hit a little bump, hit one of these little pothole little things here, and see how it feels with the Baja suspension. Wow, that was like nothing. I just barely went over it. It was like literally like nothing compared to like driving this in any other truck. Oh, man. Obviously, I already drove one of these before. I had to take the video down on YouTube because I did it back in December, and that was before everyone was supposed to be driving these. We had a pre-production one in, but these things are pretty awesome. I can tell you that from my experience driving that other one. And yeah, you guys, so that was it. Just did one little test drive there. Thing's pretty dang awesome. TRX, definitely just pulling into the drive there, that, you know, pretty big bumps. I like the Baja suspension. I think this is how I would have it set up all the time if I were to get one for myself. So there we go, you guys. Little quick test drive, kind of just showed you guys all the little customizable features there, and I hope you guys enjoyed that part. But let's go over a little bit. I want to give you guys kind of like my honest opinion. You know, that's my truck there. I wanted to just kind of give you guys like a quick little like comparison, which things I think the Raptor does better than the TRX and vice versa. I want to just give you guys a quick little like my thoughts on it real quick. So first I want to do interior, and I gotta say, definitely goes to the TRX. The interior, the customizability, everything about it, definitely better than the Ford. I really do like my Ford. Obviously, let's go take a quick look at it. I mean, I do have the 802A, so this is the fully loaded one. You know, I got the adaptive cruise, I got the, you know, the steering wheel, everything like that. Look, I got about 23,000 miles on it. Shows Raptor there. I got the heated cooled seats. I got almost every option except for the carbon fiber package. That is the only option this truck doesn't have, other than it, you know, it's not a crew cab. So that's like a fully loaded truck, and I love it. I really do love my interior on it. I love the adaptive cruise. I love everything about it, but that truck just does it better. That is by far a better interior. Just giving you guys that little comparison on it. By far, this one here feels just so much more premium. Just everything about it, from the suede in the doors to just literally everything. Like this leather, 10,000 times softer than the leather in that truck. And it really just shows. Big panoramic sunroof, you know, everything. This interior definitely wins over the Ford. Another thing too, like with the seats too, I definitely say the seats go to that, because look at this. The TRX, you can adjust 4-way lumbar. Raptor, only 2-way. Kind of sucks. That's one thing I don't like about my truck a little bit, because I wish the lumbar was a little bit lower. Now, exterior, I think they're both honestly really good looking trucks. The Raptor, obviously getting a little bit older here. but like the TRX is like a little bit more subtler in some ways, but mean and wide, whereas the Raptor, I don't know, it just looks good. It looks a little more Baja to me with, you know, like look at the front ends on these things. If you look at them both kind of next to each other, you can see how the Ford is a lot more, you know, just like squinched down a little bit, whereas this thing is so much, you know, bigger. It gives it like that, you know, bolder look, but also like they're both pretty level right here. And looking at them, the Ford has more ground clearance, you know, a better approach angle. You have this big plate going at an angle, whereas the Raptor, as on the TRX, it's kind of more out like this and up. And as you guys seen, you know, from when Street Speed 717, you know, he jumped both of the trucks. You know, the TRX, the bumper got smashed in. Raptor didn't. That's one thing I do have to give to the Raptor, is the fact that it's a little bit more Baja ready, you know, ready for a big jump, whereas this still has, that bumper is exactly the same one off of a Ram Rebel. Like, look at the bumper now. Take a good look at it. Now look at this. Here's a Rebel right here. It's actually a used one. It's already sold. The guy's just coming to pick it up. He's getting like paint protection. Look at the bumper. It is identical. The only thing different is this little plastic piece that is right there just extends out on the TRX. That is it. This little plastic piece, this piece right here, is the only thing different. And you can tell Chrysler tried to save money. They're like, why would we make another completely custom bumper when we have one right there? So that is one thing. And one thing I've never seen anyone point out is the fact that literally that's the same bumper off of a Ram Rebel. Just that little valence piece is the only thing different. Whereas the Raptor has a full custom, you know, bumper, you know, that's actually up higher and out of the way, better for off-roading. And, you know, same thing in the rear. This is identically the same bumper you get on a Ram 1500. You know, you look at that one over there and you can see that one to this one, same bumper. It just has tow hooks. That's it. Like, again, you know, you still have this squared off end. As on the Raptor over here, look at this. It has a full custom. It has an angled end, better for off-roading, better departure angles. And, you know, you see the bumper is up higher and out of the way. Whereas on the TRX, it's, you know, it's the same Ram 1500 bumper. The TRX definitely looks great. You know, it's a brand new truck, looks awesome. But like, as for like being a Baja ready, you know, ultimate off-roader, I would say I'd have to give it to the Raptor just because of the front and rear bumpers, how they actually, you know, made the truck more like a Baja truck, gave it that angled front end on, you know, each side there. Whereas the TRX still is kind of like a regular truck with just a wide body on it, being wider pretty much. Like, that's the only thing they kind of did, whereas Ford kind of went a little bit further there. Now let's get to obviously engine and sound. Obviously the TRX destroys the Raptor. I mean, the Raptors can't even compare to how the TRX sounds. Like, here, we'll remote start mine. I mean, look at that. That's just wimpy right there. I mean, it has a good sound for a V6, but, you know, it's nothing that Hellcat over there. It's just, oh, glorious sound. So engine definitely has to go to the TRX. But on the flip side of that, you got to go to fuel economy, and I think that goes definitely to the Raptor. I mean, with my truck, I get 15.5 MPG, like, pretty much all the time. Obviously, I have aftermarket wheels and tires. They're the same size, but as you can see back there, they do stick out a little bit. So, I mean, that could affect it maybe negative by like a half an MPG. Whereas the TRX, you're getting like 8-9 miles per gallon. Maybe on a good day, you could hit like 10 or 11. So MPG definitely would have to go to the Ford. Kind of go back to the customizability. Like, the fact that you can customize your drive modes in that truck is just insanely better than the Ford. Like, I love the fact that you can customize the drive modes. I wish I could be driving around in Baja suspension all the time. You know, my truck's a 2019. I have the live valve shocks, so I can feel a significant change every time you change, you know, between them. You got the live valve. You know, in tow haul and in sport, it's a lot stiffer. As in normal, it's kind of in the medium. In Baja, it's, you know, a lot, you know, softer suspension. And I really wish the Raptor has that, which I think it might with the new third gens. I'm not sure. But the TRX just takes the cake there in that one too. As far as everything else goes, I would say they're pretty close, pretty good tie between them. You know, in terms of everything, they're both really good trucks. Definitely kind of pretty much a tie between them. I guess the real question is, you know, will I be getting one? And that kind of comes down to one thing, and I'm actually got something a little bit in the works, and that's the fact that I might be trying to buy a house here soon. I don't know. I just need to get like pre-qualified and everything like that. And pretty much if I were to sell the Raptor, you know, and if I can actually qualify for a house and be able to buy one, that might be my plan. So I might not be getting a TRX, But yeah, if it turns out that, you know, I need to make more money, something like that, because, you know, I work here, I have the YouTube income from you guys, big thank you to you guys there. And you know, if I could buy a house, Ford is getting sold, you know, then we'll have to make more Cummins videos, because that's all we'll have. Which I will have a video up pretty soon on that. Actually, we got a bunch of new parts for it, and they're all installed, and I need to post the video on it. If it turns out I can't qualify for house, like say like, oh, you need to make a lot more money, then I'm thinking we trade that Raptor in and get ourselves a TRX. Actually, a few weeks ago, our general manager was ordering some TRXs. He's like, oh, hey, you want to help out? And so I sat there and actually got to order a couple with him, and he ordered some pretty much like base level 2s. Like literally the only option was level 2, adaptive safe, like the safety group, and the technology package. Otherwise, complete like kind of base model TRX is there. So I'm pretty excited. And we got one in silver, which is the one I wanted, because he wasn't going to order one in that. And I'm like, oh, we got to get one in silver. So we got one of those. And I think that might be like, you know, if getting a house doesn't work out, I'm thinking definitely a TRX for you guys. Make some cool content. Maybe one day later on be able to afford to buy a house. But yeah, you guys, so this is pretty awesome. I really do like these TRXs. Awesome trucks. You know, might be getting one in the future. I mean, I've been saying it. I've always, you know, I want to get one, but it comes down to the fact that, you know, I kind of need to, rather do I want to have cool cars or, you know, try to get a house or something like that. May get a TRX in the future. Unsure of that right now. You know, who knows? Maybe we might get something else. Seems like my dream car changes every day. I just love cars. I love all cars and trucks and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed this video going over, you know, the TRX, the Raptor, little comparison, going over all the little customizable features there, and kind of my take on the TRX. So you guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. Helps out the channel, the video tremendously. And subscribe to the channel if you want more Raptor, possible TRX, and definitely Cummins content, because the O2 has a lot of parts and a lot more stuff is going to be happening with that truck soon. I got a lot of plans with it. There's already so much I haven't shown you guys that I need to start editing and get those videos out for you guys. There's more to come with the O2 Cummins Ram. I'm talking paint, body work, frame need to be straight out, you know, get straightened out. It's got new wheels and tires on it right now. Lots of stuff I need to show you guys. If you're excited for some Cummins content, hit that subscribe button down below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What I like about my Raptor, you know, you could be just driving along, and you know, you're just like, oh, look at that dirt road right over there, and you know, you're going 60 miles an hour, and all you do is just gotta go like this. Woo! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh, I hate it when traction control tries to kick in. And look at that! Yeah!